some point, you and the defendant had a falling out.
Correct.
And the defendant, according to his answer, said, I need some time. I'm going to go stay with my father.
Correct.
On what date did that happen?
On the 21st of March.
So on March 21st, Mr. Armstead went to stay with his father.
Correct.
Now you can start with that date. Now you're staying in Michael's house. Do we have a Michael over here? No. So Michael is not here. So now you are staying in the house with Michael.
Correct.
Yes.
And I got a call from Dominic asking me what I wanted to do as far as our relationship. I told him I wanted to end it. I was tired of fighting and I couldn't do it anymore. So he said, okay, he told me he was going to move on the 23rd while I was at work.
Okay, but right now he's not at the house. He's staying with his father.
Right, but he still had belongings at the house.
He had stuff there, but he wasn't there. He was his father's, and he said, okay, I'll move out.
Yes, on the 23rd.
Okay, go ahead.
I came home from work at about 5 o'clock, and all of my things were put outside. Everything that I owned was just put in a pile out in front of the house. And I was shocked. I walked up, tried to open the door, and two of the other roommates told me that I couldn't come in, and they sent me a text message saying I couldn't come in and calling me names and telling me to get off the property.
Two other roommates.
Correct.
Not the defendant.
No, not the defendant.
Okay.
So I was crying. I was begging him, why are you doing this? Where's Dominic? He has something to do with this, I assumed, but I wasn't quite sure. So I ended up leaving the property.
So you left your property outside.
Right, I couldn't, there was no way I could fit all that in my car.
Okay.
I came back a few hours later to get some clothes, blow dryer and stuff, so I could go stay in a hotel. And I ran into one of Dominic's friends, Brent, and we both pulled over. I said, what are you doing here? He said, we have band practice tonight. I said, Dominic moved out. He said, no, he didn't. He said, we have band practice tonight. I was shocked. I was mad. I thought, oh, great. So he didn't move out. This was their way of getting me out. So I drove up to the property and I started yelling for Dominic to come out and asking him, is this what I deserve after 12 years of being with you? The man that supposedly loved me is throwing me out of the house this way?
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
It's not even what you say here. What you say here was your stuff was left out in the rain, and it was destroyed. You didn't mention a thing about a drop of water in your whole story.
Headache? Motrin helps you be an unstoppable, let's rock this concert like it's 1999 kind of mom. Back pain? Motrin helps you be the side-liking, keeping up with your girlfriend, even though you'll feel it later kind of woman you are. Body pain? Motrin helps you be an unstoppable, I can totally do this all in one trip kind of woman. When pain tries to stop you, there's Motrin. Motrin works fast to stop pain where it starts. Make it happen with Motrin Liquid Gels.
Don't let bad odors escape. Continuously neutralize them with Glad with Febreze. The only bag with the irresistible scent of cane.
Oh my goodness.
Here, Carl.
Just adjusting Murphy's cameras. Use our home security system.
That work?
Yeah, except you won't go in the basement.
Look, I've got Cops One. I can arm my system remotely. I can lock and unlock my doors. See? I can check my home from anywhere.
Don't DIY home security. Leave it to the pros at Cox Home Life with 24/7 professional monitoring for just $29.99 a month. Ask about a free indoor camera.
Your security system sure loves sprinklers.
It's a system error.
How people react when they realize that right now at Aaron's, you can lease to own two Magnavox Smart TVs, a 40-inch and 50-inch, both for just $89.99 a month. Yes! And a Samsung Galaxy S5 for $89.99 a month. At Aaron's, there's no credit needed, with flexible payment options and free delivery and setup. Lease to own in-store or at Aaron's.com. You'll see how serious we are about saving you money on lease to own at amazingly affordable Aaron's.
I am Lerner and Rowe.
I am Lerner and Rowe. I am Lerner and Rowe.
We are Lerner and Rowe. The Lerner and Rowe is much more than the two guys you see on all the ads.
Lerner and Rowe is a team of over 150 attorneys and other legal professionals throughout Arizona who fight hard every day to get injured people the money they deserve.
I am Lerner and Rowe.
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 We are the real. And it's like a party every day. Have a great aura.
I believe in you guys. Weekdays at 3 on My 45.
Real cases, real people. Judge Judy.
Linda Bohannon says former live-in boyfriend Dominic Amstutz kept some of her belongings and destroyed the rest when he kicked her out of their home.
Now, so far you don't have any proof that he threw you out of the house.
No.
No, go ahead.
So I left, and the next day I went back up to the property with my sister and my mom, and we met the sheriffs at the property. Before the sheriffs got there, though, my sister and I drove up the hill, and we saw Dominic carrying some of my property, moving it around, and then he ran into the house. We drove back down the hill, and we waited for the sheriffs to come. They came up, and Dominic was hiding somewhere within the house, and we got as much as we could into her car, and then we left the property again. I went back for 3 days, each time with the sheriffs to get all my property. I asked for things that weren't out there, and Michael got on the phone with, I guess it was Dominic's dad, and said that the property wasn't mine.
What do you want from me?
I can't get my property back now because they've since moved out. They abandoned the property.
Miss Bohannon, you went back to the property 3, 4, 5 days with the sheriff. Get a U-Haul. Go back, pick up all your property, and finish. What did you go back 3, 4 days in a row for?
Well, because I couldn't fit all of it in the car that I had.
No, you go get a U-Haul. For $19.95, you can go get a U-Haul and attach it to your car. I don't know what you want here.
Well, the thing is that there was property, my refrigerator, my bed, property inside the house that they would not give me. They said no, it didn't belong to me, and it did belong to me. After they moved out, I went back up there. He said, oh, I can go pick up my things that I left, which I didn't leave. He kept them from me. And when I went back up there, the property owner told me that it was her property now, and that she could sell it, or she had hold it in storage.
What's a Motorola tablet? Is that a computer?
It's a computer, a handheld computer that I had bought for Dominic for his birthday.
Well, that's his.
Well, when I gave it to him, I told him we have to get a 2-year contract.
No, that's his.
Okay.
Your clothing, shoes, and jewelry.
And my dog.
So why didn't you take it? You went there. You had a sheriff's escort. You had a sheriff's escort.
The sheriff asked them for my stuff, and they said it wasn't mine. I asked the sheriff, I said, my refrigerator's in there. Can I take my refrigerator? And he said it belonged to them, and it didn't.
I don't know if it belongs to them or if it didn't. What else? We're talking about a refrigerator. Clothing, shoes, and jewelry that you had ample opportunity to take. It was outside. You made 4 trips to the house. What furniture do you think belongs to you?
That I didn't get?
That you
That I did not get.
Judge Judy continues in a moment. Closed captioning sponsored by
Protect your smile against plaque. Act Advanced with Plaque Guard helps prevent plaque and gingivitis. Kills 99% of bacteria for a 12-hour shield of protection. Act Advanced.
I love these parties. It's all heartburn minutes. I need to kick acid with Rolaids Advanced.
It goes to work instantly on your worst heartburn, bloating, and gas.
Bad.
Kick acid and gas with Rolaids Advanced.
Real cases, real people. Judge Judy.
Hey, Mark. How you feeling?
Don't ask. This is what it can be like to have shingles. A painful, blistering rash. I never thought this would happen